Okay, I know that we're trolling in chat, but can I just say, I've seen a lot of posts recently about, like, people Googling, like, Tolkien's work and stuff, and I keep seeing the Google searches where it's like, what did Tolkien mean when he used the word queer? If you legitimately don't know the actual definition of the word queer before it was co-opted like every other term in the fucking book these days, you are a lost cause. And you're probably one of the people that didn't make it out of fucking 4th grade because you can't actually read a book. Hi guys, welcome to Livestream! Hope you're all doing good. Tonight we are finishing Saros. I almost quit it not yesterday's stream, the day before stream. Almost decided that was it, but we've got one more full final level, which in theory means we could be done this game fast. But the thing is, I was reading, because I don't care about spoilers, everything's already been spoiled for me, I don't care, that after you finish the game once, basically, it rolls the credits, but then it wants you to do it again, and of course, like, it kind of makes sense, because, oh, yeah, it's a game where you die and repeat and die and repeat. But you can get both the normal ending and then, like, the true ending in the same run. So maybe if we get done, like, this one level quick enough, we can do both the endings just to fill the stream. And, yeah. Do we really want to do that? Probably not. But will we do that? Probably. Because I hate us. That's the great thing about being part of this community, is not only do I hate myself and you hate yourself, but you hate me and I hate you. We hate each other. Everything sucks, and I always make things way too complicated. So yeah, hey, at least you know what you're getting around here. True equality. But yeah, hi guys, welcome to Livestream. Drew, thank you for the $4.99. Your throne, Sar, with the chair emotes. Gravity, thank you for the 2. Do not redeem it. And Ranger George, thank you for the £5. And nobody's trolling. Everyone is here to do the needful. I know. No one would ever troll. No one would ever be weird. I hate you all with the heart in chat. Exactly. See, Valiant Goat gets it. Does he get cucked twice? Shadows get cucked twice? I love that game. I think that what happens is, like, in the true ending, so basically in the first ending, I'm just gonna fucking spoil it, who cares? The first ending is him becoming the bad guy and continuing the cycle, and in the good ending, he basically talks to his ex-lesbian wife who says, you've been evil this whole time, and he's like, wait a minute, I'm not gonna be evil anymore. So yeah, we're at least gonna get the first. It was connected, and then it's not connected. Now it says no data, and it says the stream disconnected. Uh-oh. Hello? Stream is disconnected, attempted to reconnect. Do not reconnect, Sar! We're back. Big lag. Okay, yeah. It had to do with YouTube. I think I looked over at the completely wrong time, because as soon as I looked over, it said it was broken. Back. YouTube hates this channel. Do not redeem. It's the chair emotes. The chair emotes are getting us. And Ranger George, thank you for the £5. The true ending is he moves to the UK on a student visa that remains here illegally. True. That might be it. Hey, where's the audio? Oh, there it is. Thought I clicked it. But yeah, no refresh, Sar. Guys, the people working at YouTube do not like the Sar jokes, okay? Can you chill? They don't like the chairs, not the Sars. Must be a queer connection. It's been a very queer day for a lot of people. Everyone's feeling very gay. Text log. Greater clarity is required. Emulate my communication patterns. Soon after arrival, echelon personnel were physiologically and psychologically altered. Speak its name, the Yellow Shore. Yeah, the Yellow Shore is the beach that we keep seeing. Pretty sure we're going there.
Where'd she go?
Where did she go?
To slumber again. And
The chair remote? Oh, musical chairs. I could stream that game. Yeah. Is it on Steam? I love the musical chairs game. Yeah. Feel free to put the chair remote in chat for
Just tell me how to
musical
get to the
chairs game.
the barricade
And nothing else.
against the tide.
Drew, thank you for that $9.99 for the Yellow Shore, the Yellow Grifter. It's me.
And forgotten.
Don't wear it out.
It's you. You've been telling me all along. You're the way in.
It's true. Let me in!
You're the lock. Then I need to break it open.
The cost.
You're the lock and I'm the key!
I don't want this,
Or whatever the fuck.
but I need to save her.
She did not want this.
She's a lesbian now! She doesn't need you! Hollywood Guy, thank you for the 16 months as a bronze titan. Absolutely insane. Vera, what's up? I've been really busy and haven't been here so much. I'm sorry about that. No worries. What do you rate the game so far? I don't even know what I rate the game. I think that the gameplay is pretty good. I think the boss fights are really cool, and I think some of the aesthetics are nice, but the story's a big turn-off. I think that the gameplay does have some issues, and I just feel overall the game just... it kind of feels uninspired in a lot of ways. I don't even know what I'm going to give the game. Generally, by this point, after playing this long, I'm, like, pretty certain I know what my score's going to be. A 6? A 5? I mean, unless, like, I become amazed, I don't see any way it's going to be over 6. I think. But I genuinely have no idea. Yeah, maybe like a 6, and that's being generous. I don't know, the story's getting kind of cringe, so. Like, the story wasn't so bad at first. And as the game's gone on, you've seen like, oh my god, he's such a meanie and all that. It's just gotten worse. So, yeah, we'll see. Gave it a 4, too sick of the BS? Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, I even feel like a 6 is stretchy. I don't think I'll end up giving it a 6. It's tough. It's tough. It's had something going for it at the start. Now, it's got less going for it. That's for certain. Okay, let's grab this. Let's grab this. This. What is up here? What's up here? We need more money. Oh, what are we rocking right now for this? Oh yeah, I also read that apparently, I don't know, I don't think it's in this final boss area, but like when you redo, because you have to basically refight the same fucking boss in the second ending. Apparently it's like you lose not modifiers, you lose like the revive and shit. Seems annoying, just for the sake of being annoying. I don't know. I don't know much of anything. This is my first video game. But if I was to know something, I would say, I know that sounds pretty stupid. Lock it in, baby. Okay. We are headed here. Objective updated.
Where is she?
Some smash burgers.
She needs me. I need her.
Interesting.
Then see where
Aren't
that leads.
aren't like those just like super thin hamburgers? Okay, I'm gonna be blind by the end of this run. Oh, that looks cool.
The yellow shore.
Doesn't look very yellow to me.
She held back. The path you cannot resist.
It's not even really just like specifically searching for his wife, it's stalking his wife. Stalking his ex-wife who literally left the planet and abandoned him because she was sick of him. Yeah, it's usually 2 thin hamburger pies. Okay, that's what I thought. I needs to wear a welder's mask for this game. I need something. Oh my god. There's no second chance now? Wait. But couldn't I hold on. Can't I return to the passage and then deactivate his second chance then and get and then get a buff? Because I'm not gonna be able to use it anyway, right? Cross the shore. And the shore is there. So yeah, if we can't use second chance, why would I just not use this modifier and deactivate it? Oh, it's only 1? Oh, you're so stupid. You're so stupid. Oh my fucking fuck. What's this? What do you mean? Different levels. Why does it have 2 levels? Oh, okay. Never mind then. I guess it doesn't matter, y'all. We're getting troll. Wait, what's this? It's still not enough. Apply. What's this one? You're actually fucking pissing me off now. You know that, Buster? You fucking know that, Buster? You're actually triggering me now. I'm gonna fucking ban you. And I'm gonna uninstall this shit-ass game. Okay. No big deal. I wasn't distracted at all. I'm looking at chat. Okay, let's do this. Woo! I'll take that. No need of my audio knowledge. It's all good. Okay, as long as the audio is good, then it doesn't matter. Yeah, I haven't changed the levels, but sometimes I won't change the levels, and the levels will still be changed. Guess I'll just grab that. Why not? Since I don't really need either. Can't go back. Well, at least the color scheme matches Vera. That is true. It's very orange colored. It's allegedly the yellow shores. I don't know. Kind of doesn't look yellow to me, but I guess the sand is technically yellow. Just that it doesn't really look like it because everything's so red. Oh my gosh, I fell off the ledge already! I just got here, man! I just got here, man! Oh yeah, what's this one that we have? Oh, laser beam. Hello everyone, hello Venom. Hope you're doing good. Spice. Who doesn't love fantasy drugs? Whoa, what's this? Pick up. Take fall damage. Think we are gonna be jumping a lot in this fight. Probably. I'm gonna take it. Fall damage? Who cares about that? I never fall, so I don't have to worry about that damage. Q in like a half hour when I fall to my death and I literally lose all of my currency because of it. And we have to restart the entire run because of that. Oh, I'll take it. Camo Vera's hidden in the corner. I am. Also, why is my microphone off center? My chakras are unaligned. I have to consult with the fucking crystals. Why does everything look weird? Did Bill move my stuff around before I started stream? That's okay. Grofty, thank you for the 2. The like button is very lonely. Smack it. That's kind of like redeeming it though, Sar. Just be aware. Oh my god, kill me now. Whee! See, I'm never taking that one. Taking damage briefly jams the main weapon. How though? Like how much weapon jam does that actually jam my weapon? I haven't picked it up once and I'm not gonna start right now. Or try the Australian accent. Surprised you didn't do an Indian accent. I'm not good at Australian or Indian accents. I wish that I was. I'd be even more racist than I already am. What? They don't disappear. Annoying as hell. Listen, okay? If a joke makes you racist, I'm the most racist person I've ever met. And I've ever heard of. It's a joke! Stop being a fucking Nancy. It's not that serious. How much jam does a weapon jam if a weapon could jam the weapon? You threw me off because I was expecting another jam before the third weapon. So... like... it threw me off, but yeah, it's a good tongue twister. What kind of jam? Jelly? Okay, call me a basic white bitch. I don't even care. If you like any jam except for strawberry jam and grape jam or jelly, you're weird. Orange jam? I don't know, just eat a fucking orange, bro. Grape jelly is different. I feel like orange jam is the same thing. It's obviously orange flavored, but it's like not like an orange is the same consistency. I don't get it. Like grape jelly is just so different, but maybe it's the orange like jams and jellies that I've tried. They're just so much thinner than like grape jelly. Yeah, like preserves. I don't know. No, I'm not gonna take that. How to get over there? Oh, there it is. Cherry? I've never had cherry jam or jelly or whatever it is. I'm kind of not a fan of cherry though. It has to be very specific instances. Like I don't like cherry pie. I don't like... The only cherry that I like besides an actual cherry is like when it's mixed with lime. And it's like cherry limeade. But I think it's also because it's being mixed with another flavor. I keep forgetting that we don't have second. Okay, can I just say, why the fuck would you get people used to having a feature like a revive in the middle of battle and a second chance and then rip it away from people during what is arguably the most complex and complicated and difficult part of the game? All you are doing is making it so people don't want to fucking finish the game. I don't know if I'm just the odd man out because I need a revive to be a gamer, or like in finished games like this, but I think that's fucking stupid. Especially when this game was billed as, oh, it's Returnal, but it's easier. I saw articles that were like, oh my god, with all the modifiers and stuff, the game gets super easy, and you can finish it lickety-split. Yeah, you failed to fucking mention the fact that you can't actually complete the game with this feature the game's already given you. Why would you do that? Artificial difficulty? Yeah, it's like they know that, oh, since you're getting to the end of the game, we might as well do that because you're gonna be finishing it up anyway. So at least it'll pad out the length a little bit. I think that's stupid as hell. Whee!
They all want the same thing. Control, power, worship, and obedience. I ran so far away, but still it keeps happening.
Maybe you're the problem. I don't know, maybe you're picking these toxic fucking chuds. Alright, Nietzsche. Maybe that's
why I'm really
I think you're really here because you have a type and you don't want to live up to the consequences of your own actions and you don't want to face them. How about that, lady? If you pick a fuck, you can't be shocked when you're treated like a fuck by a fuck. I know, Nietzsche. That's the way the cookie crumbles though, sweetheart. Uh-oh, guys. My toxic masculinity, my internalized misogyny, it's on full display tonight. You just hate this character because she's a woman. No, I hate her because she's a dumb bitch. I don't know. I haven't even met her. I'm just listening to fucking Skype video messages of her. I'm already done. I'm good. Oh, shit. Eh? Okay. Had to have been a level I missed. It looks like maybe you're I was gonna say fall down that way, but I don't actually know if I agree with that. Melania's at the top. I gotta get up there. It's my wife. See? I don't... Am I supposed to turn around? Oh yeah, I am. And I'm going where? For what? And this brings me to what? Huh? Oh. Oh. And this goes where? For what? We all know Consort Radon is up there. Hey, Burma upgrade! Woo! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Crazy. Wow. We've made it. Truly inspiring. We got a good gun. I don't know. I'm gonna complain about it the whole night. The fact that you get people comfortable playing your game with this certain feature and then you rip it away from them really pisses me off. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's deleted? What's deleted? The feature? True. Like that. Oh, even worse than what I'm already using. Thank you. Wait, what? I don't think we ever figured out what corrupted was. Did we? I know we had a corrupted weapon that seemed stronger than the other weapons in that level. But yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to another stream of me playing a game I don't like as I complain and hate on everything that's woke. Yet I circle... You admitted that they're woke. Yet I circle around games like Ex Voto and People a Note. Whoa, it's almost like I actually have to play things to know if they're good or not. And it's almost like I'm human and I can be wrong about things.
It wasn't my fault.
Hey, Matthew, what's up?
I did what I had to do.
Scarlet Spider, thank you for that. What? It didn't do it. Oh my god, I thought we were grappled on it. We in fact were not. Scarlet Spider, thank you for the $9.99. Plot twist, the whole game's actually a nightmare the main character has, but he will eventually wake up next to his hot black wife, who's a supermodel and an improvement but ugly wife. I mean, I guess it could be a story element. Because all of my content hinges off of it, and I actually don't have anything of value to say. Matthew, you are literally such a cool guy for coming in here, voicing your opinion. It's okay, though, that you're wrong. We're all wrong every once in a while. What's insane, Matthew, is I've literally played more video games in a year than you've played in your entire 75 years on this fucking earth. Okay? It's kind of crazy. I know. Last time you played a video game was on the fucking Atari 2600, bro. But I actually criticize games and play them.
So far away.
Hey, I'm not calling up the Atari 2600, by the way. Hey, whoa. That'll get me canceled. But, yeah. Like, listen, man. I know. I get it. You only play games like Candy Crush where you have to pay $50 a fucking day in a microtransaction. in a battle pass to be able to play to your level, you know, 5,837.
We had
But
everything.
it's cool. It's cool.
You had nothing.
That's not a flex. What's not a flex? Being fucking 75 and bitching about what a chick on the internet's doing? I agree with you on that, Matthew. Ooh. Weaker Aether. See, how much weaker is it? I'm gonna regret that. Clint, thank you for the 5. It's funny that these trolls would rather come to your stream than watch anyone who shares their beliefs. Yeah, like, you also could do that. You could just go and watch another channel. And that's cool. Like, I wouldn't blame you. If I don't like somebody's content, you know what I do? Not watch it. But also, you could, like, present a legitimate argument, and we could have, like, a legitimate conversation, but... You know what? I'm gonna refrain from that one. That one's a little mean. But you don't know how to have a conversation with people. Matthew, I'm sorry that your life is so depressing, that you have to come in here and complain and, I don't know, completely ignore what I say, even though you come in here and want attention. Hold on. Hold on. My YouTube's stuttering. I'm trying to reload it real quick. I know, I bet I'm missing riveting dialogue from Matthew. I know. But it keeps freezing and stuttering. Keeps freezing, keeps stuttering. It's been that way since we had that lag a little while ago. And it's annoying me. Why is it doing this? Okay. Anyway. I think perhaps maybe it'll be fixed. Don't quote me though. John, thank you for the 20. You should watch people you don't agree with. Just make it productive. Rage baiting isn't healthy, but echo chambers aren't either. True. I would generally agree with that. But I think that, like, if you are really that angry at somebody's content, you just don't have to watch it. Insane concept. But thank you for the dono. It's funny that you assume somebody that disagrees with you is either 75 or believes in woke ideology. You're just a content creator that reaches for the lowest hanging fruit and rebels in negativity. Again, I'm perfectly fine with people disagreeing with me. But you know what you should do is actually present an argument. If you want to be taken seriously and you don't want to be treated like a troll, don't act like a troll. And just lay out an argument. You've come in here, I'm pretty sure, to several streams and complained about my content. I'm pretty sure this is like your third or fourth time in here. You don't need to play Xvoto. Or people of note to know they're woke, Matthew.
So close now.
Matthew, I get it. But first of all, I'm a content creator. This is my job, is to judge things and rate things and talk about things. So that's very important for me, is to, like, actually consume the content that I'm talking about. But it's like, oh, I don't have to watch it or play it to know it. just because you're not watching it or playing it doesn't mean that other people aren't. And if you want to, like, help stop the propagation of their narratives and offer a counter narrative, you need to know what's being created and how it's being created and how those stories are being told. And because it's my job to talk about these things, then I should probably play them and judge them. Because also, people are humans. I'm a human. And sometimes you can be wrong, and sometimes I might say, oh my god, this looks like the wokest, cringiest shit ever, and then I might play it and be like, oh, actually, it's not. I was wrong. Quit pausing, ignore Matthew. I wasn't pausing because of Matthew. I'm pausing because YouTube's broken as fuck. Because I keep having to check my YouTube dashboard. Believe me, I would not waste the time. Ooh, shinies. I wish I was human. EB, I bet you do. I get that. I get that. Why would you not play a game you want to critique, right? Like, why would that be the answer of anybody? Like, hey, don't play what you're going to talk about. That would legitimately just be outraged for the sake of being outraged. And sure, there are some games I personally will not play. Like, I would not play Last of Us Part 2. I will not knowingly play a game that is made by someone like Anita Sarkeesian, Brianna Wu, Zoe Quinn. Like that's where I personally, for me, draw the line. But yeah. Like how many games is that truly? I mean, 2 of them fucking took money and ran, and one of them only puts out 1 game every 2 years, and it's not even her making the game, so. I took this corrupted crossbow. I don't know if that was smart, but I did it. Seems pretty cool. Okay, you want me to go back now? Whee. Vera, I just saw you hit one of those yellow barriers. Would it be beneficial to return to older areas to open the ones you couldn't before? Probably. But Night. Where's the hand? That would also mean doing more work. Where's the hand to unlock this? It says this is the main path. Did we pass it? Sad, thank you for the 1 month as a bronze height. No matter what you do, someone out there is gonna criticize you. It's true. But he did get bodied, so. That's okay. I don't remember seeing it there. It must be... maybe there, perhaps? Because we went over there. Okay, let's go this way then. I don't think I missed, though. Seems kind of insane. Ranger George! Thank you for the 10 pounds. Oh, wait, 1 second. That seems kind of insane. What's the downside? After you shoot the bow 50 times, you die! That'd be my luck. Some studios only hire Anita because she's tried to start online pylons towards developers in the past. That's why they don't announce her involvement in advance. They know, that's how they know she adds nothing. Yeah, I mean, Devolver's worked with her for like a long time, so it's not really shocking, but it's still important to talk about. Also, hello 007. Hope you're doing good. Most studios are weak. Yeah, I mean, they think that, they think it's a smart idea for them. Whoa! It's technically stronger, but... no. Tony, thank you for the 5. Just noticed you got 200k subs. Congrats. I remember when you had under 10k, and I said you did 100k easy. Yep, hit 200k a month ago, or a month and a half ago. But yeah, thank you for the 5. Oh gosh. There's a lot of enemies. Okay, so we did that little side path. But I think now it'll be opened. I guess we'll see. Oh! Oh! Hey, boss! Interesting. Oh, I forgot. I'm kind of OP. Listen. I love a good OP piece of gameplay, but it's kind of wild. But we need it. We need it because second chance is deactivated. So, gotta take the wins where we can. Can you pick that up?
Oh, Michael, you deluded fool. You said I'd never reach the shore.
It will all be okay, Nydia.
I was listening to that audio log that I don't care about. Well, what? How am I gonna know the riveting dialogue? You didn't even give me my health orb. Not that I need it, but I want the money. How are you so strong all of a sudden? I think it's this weapon. This, corrupted crossbow. I want to say. Because it's kind of good. Because I think what it's doing is it's putting the... what's it called? Like the stun on them so that you can melee them and one-tap them. Like you're killing their stamina, basically. Oh, shit. The king is the last boss. Are we at the last boss? GG, guys! Stream's over! No, I think that we're gonna do the epilogue quest as well. Which is for the second ending or the true ending. So. can't swim! I can't swim, man!
I'm here.
Of course it's a male character who's evil. If you finish the game, you probably have enough time to finish mixtape. Yeah, we're gonna save mixtape for Saturday. But there's, oh yeah, this is the final boss. There is, the epilogue quest for the true ending after this. So we're gonna have plenty of time. We'll just fucking do that. Thank you, Hollywood Guy, for the 5. Much appreciated. Game gives me Unknown 9 vibes. With Prince of Persia. Both games suck. Whoa. Are you saying Unknown 9 sucks, or both games as in Unknown 9 and Prince of Persia? Don't say Prince of Persia sucks. But I think you mean this and Unknown 9. Hey, could you be unshielded so I can attack you? That'd be great. Hello? Is there a way to get the shield down or just survive? Hello? Do you want me to... Oh, you actually want me to punch it? Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, this weapon's insane. Chill out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do not Melania chokeslam me, Buster. I did not parry that. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. Thank you for the dono. I could not read it.
This. All of this.
GG. First ending done.
I am the king.
Yeah, now basically you just become the evil that you were trying to defeat. That's interesting. First try. I love how the cutscenes run at like 4 FPS. Makes me feel like it's worth the price.
Where are you?
Whoa, chill out. He looks AI. He kind of looks like a chipmunk in the cutscenes. His face is all puffy. Something. It's true.
I did what I had to do. It wasn't my fault. No, no, no. No, yeah!
Mm-hmm. Oh. These cutscenes just look so bad. I legitimately don't know what this style of a cutscene is, but whatever it is, fucking abolish it. Ban this shit. I'm for censorship. This visual style just, it looks so horrific. I don't know. It's very AI to me. It's too polished. It's too clean. It's too... Everyone looks like they got a Snapchat beauty filter on. I don't know how to describe it. I hope I'm not the only one that thinks that. Wow! It's the skill tree notes. That's me. GG. All right, first ending done. But it's not that simple because see, you revive in the same save, and now we get to do that last level again, and like a little bit more, I think, or something.
How did I get back here?
Function restored.
Yeah, that ending is basically he just became like a cog in the wheel he was trying to destroy, or a cog in the machine that he was trying to destroy. I'm pretty sure the second ending is he realizes that he was evil the whole time, and like he apologizes to his wife, and then like he dies or something. I'm pretty sure it's like this is the bad ending because he gave in to his wants and he didn't grow as a character, which in theory sounds like a good idea, but I don't know. If your characters are bad, like, why do I care that much about them? 20K? Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh, brother. That is fucking insane. Can I talk to you? I don't know how we start the other one though, because it says like, I'll read the super chats now, because it says like, oh, keep exploring stuff. There's got to be something that triggers it. I just don't know what it is. So maybe I'll look it up in a second. Scarlett, thank you for the $4.99. Said it before and I'll say it again. Hiring needed to be a consultant for video games, like hiring Garth Ennis to write the next Superman comic run. You're not wrong. Sensei, thank you for the 5. This game so badly want to be Returnal. This ain't it cheap. It in some ways does kind of feel like Returnal because obviously it's the same studio, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just not. I'm just not getting the hype behind this. And Hollywood guy, thank you for the 2 who wrote the story. They need to be fired. A couple people. Am I getting this right? The sun, the monsters, the planet, it's all metaphors for disaster when Arjun and Nitya are together. I mean, yeah, I guess that's one way to look at it, yeah. I love Returnal. I bought this one on pre-order and sale, of course, but I stopped playing a few days ago to play older games. It's good, but it's completely soured for me. I need to finish to sell it. That's true. You could just sell it if you got like a physical copy. They said no punch at the end. Yeah, so we get to go back through it now, and then I didn't know if there was something that we had to do to like activate the sands again.
He's opened the path for me. It was meant to be. The invitation to the shore. I will blaze.
Wow.
Hi, this is Kayla Rhodes from...
This is Kayla Rhodes.
And, I'm all that's left. And I'm the only voice...
Yeah, we beat the first ending. We're just gonna do the second though, because we have plenty of time.
Names, but... it will happen to you too. To anyone Saltari sends, turn back. And whatever you do not look into the sun.
Oh, so look into the sun. Sure, no problem.
This, I have found my purpose. I came all this way and found what I really wanted. But the shore has me now.
Wow. Is this even an actual place or is it just a dream? It is an actual place because, like throughout the game, basically you're fighting other echelon members. And like these other echelon crews. So it is real, seemingly. But it's like they've been lured here. You know what you need to do is just shut up and consume content. No, yeah. I think that's the best way to describe it. Okay, so yeah. Change your path. Find signal origin in Shatter Descent. Okay. So we don't just go right back. We will eventually go back, but we have to do this stuff first. you all. Can't wait for Mortal Kombat 2. It looks fire. I hope it's good. I have heard and seen not so good things about it, but it is from journos, and you know how that goes.
Anyone here?
Never trust the journos. I've just heard even from journos I would like generally have like a slightly higher opinion of. Like Eric Kane say, oh yeah, it's really bad. So we'll see. I'm waiting for a Godzilla. It's gonna be a good movie.
That's quite a claim.
What's up, Gayla?
I thought you were dead.
Yeah, and I thought I was the only one left.
How long has it been, Kayla?
Too long? Way too long. There was no one, Arjun.
He said it was a fun movie. Nostalgia Critic did.
Look, I've been
Drinker
doing this
really
all
liked
wrong.
it. Nah, I guess
But
we'll
I'm
see.
here now, and I want to help.
Yeah, well, I needed your help years ago.
Uh-huh.
You came back looking the same after all this time. How was that possible?
I don't know. Kayla, I'm looking for...
She said you'd be back. The whisper in the radio, but I never believed her.
Nithya. Her name is Nithya.
She's waiting by a tree she said was important to her. A red tree. Down in the marsh.
Ah. A tree. Very descriptive. Find the red tree in blighted marsh. Ow. I have to go all the way back up and around. I do. The blight marsh, whee! Yeah, I love blight marshes. They're so great. Super hyped always to get to go to a blight marsh. That's me! The red tree must be Kaylin. Not that the internet would literally ever lie. Never read a lie on the internet, but I saw a post today about the alleged next single-player From Software game. Today. And of course, again, the internet wouldn't lie, so I believe it. Can't wait to see what other kind of hellscape marsh they're gonna put in that. The red tree. Oh. Do I have to click this? Yeah. Whee. That's right, we saw this epic crossbow. I'm really worried about what they're gonna do with Dustbloods. I mean, I think that the concept of it in general doesn't sound great. Ooh, another multiplayer game, yippee! But I still want it to come out and be good. The internet would never lie and gaslight you, Vera. Gaslight isn't even a word, that's true. I've never heard it used in a sentence. Dustbloods being multiplayer only is a very bad idea. I don't even think it's just the multiplayer only. I think it's multiplayer only on the Switch too. That's so specific. Hey, we have second chance again in this area, right? I hope so. Counterman. Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill out, chill out, chill out. How are they hitting me and just dying? I don't... Hey, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm looking for a little answer. Switch to FromSoft just doesn't mix it in my head. Yeah, I agree. I think that sounds so suspicious and weird. No, I'm gonna keep this. Still buying Elden Ring again if it's full game on a cartridge? Yeah, I'm gonna buy Elden Ring on the Switch too, the Tarnished Edition, most likely. Honestly, I'm just a really big fan of, I'm a really big fan of the idea that my Switch 2 is just gonna fucking explode because of one of these games. And so I want to see that happen, you know? Like, there's sometimes watching it happen on the internet is just not good enough. I want to see the destruction in 4K. I want to see it happen in real life. It's gonna be an expensive science experiment, but yeah. She's playing the woke game. Play a lot of different games on the channel. I play woke games, I play not woke games, I play good games, I play bad games, I play a lot of games. But I'm at the end of this game. Ready for the amazing ending? I already did the one ending. We're doing the true ending now. Just for the lows. Because we got so much time. No, what? Resty, thank you for the 5. As if leaving him wasn't enough, or leaving him for another man. Yeah. Double it and give it to the next person, basically. Hey, you're not just leaving him, you're leaving him for a woman. No. I'll take that. No. I would like to see what that is. Collect it for the points. Too good at this game now. I'm like a god. I mean, I'm killing everything so fucking fast. You know what the only thing that could kill me at this point is? Gravity. Valor Mortis? Don't even know when it comes out. I don't even know what that is. I don't think. Yeah, I became the king, but I'm still debuffed. Because I'm a man. Being a king gets you nowhere these days. Yellow. Oh, hey, what's up? Thank you. Also, I don't think, to be fair, I don't think that these levels scale. So I think that when we were going through this area at first, we were like, what, averaging like level freaking 5 when we were coming in here. Now we start with what, level 12 or something? Souls like in first person. Oh, I do know what game you're talking about, yeah. It sounded kind of familiar, but I didn't remember until you described it. Do you agree with the IGN 7 out of 10 score for this? No, I think it's lower. I will not be giving it 7. Wait, I didn't need to do all that. Why did it say do that for the main quest, but now it's saying go up here for the main quest? Stop fucking with me. Holy shit, you guys are annoying. Let's do a nightmare strand. You gave it a 9 in your review. That's good. I don't see anything that gets even close to a 9. Farrah, what game do you like most this year so far? I don't know which game I like the most, but judging from what I've played and what I would say my favorites of the year so far: Crimson Desert, Pragmata, Pocopia. Mouse PI was also very good. I think my game of the year list is going to be most likely Pragmata, Phantom Blade Zero, Lego Batman. There's a lot of games that might not get releases. Crimson Desert. And then we'll see. Right now, Pocopia's in my gaudy list. But I think that while Pocopia is really fun, I think Pocopia is also very easy to get moved off of my gaudy list. Because it's not doing anything that is groundbreaking. Also, River! Thank you for the $100. You're gonna piss off this fucking guy. 0 donos, no donos, 199. Grifter. Doom, not redeem. 4 out of 10. Yeah, classic Varadark, 4 out of 10. I really love giving games 4s. Thank you for the 100, Sar. You are the most elite Sar in this stream. Thank you. The combat is a spam fest. It's not well thought out for this. Shit. You gotta kill that thing first. I hate those. Whoa, 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 whoa! Chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out. Alright, let's group them together. Well, that's not gonna work, but whatever. Some of them die. I really hate those jumping things. I really do. Also, Doom is great. I miss good Doom. I mean, I didn't hate Dark Ages. I also didn't hate, like, Eternal. I just didn't love them. Oh my god, I'm dying. I'm dying. Oh my god, I'm dying. Oh my god, I'm dying. Oh my god, I'm dying. I'm dying! Help! Help me, sir! I'm alive. Anyway, Doom 2016 was best Doom. I'd say the best of the modern Doom. I don't know if I'd say overall, but you know, then you're getting into like nostalgia talking and all that. Doom 2016 was really great though. IB the EB, thank you for the gifted membership. And River sniped it. Giving back. Thank you. Much appreciated. Chat, say thank you or you're literally banned. The Shield and Dark Ages is fun to throw around. I do agree. The Eternal and Dark Ages had elements that were fun. I would just say, like, overall, they're not my favorites. Whoa, the tree!
You are back. After so long, I've been waiting, Arshan.
This is the voice in our suit that is our wife's lesbian girlfriend.
The one she chose. The one she loved.
Show yourself.
My voice is all I have.
You literally just called him a fucking incel cuck bitch. Holy.
It's not you she needs. It's me.
What would you do to see her again?
I'm getting poisoned. You want me to die to the poison?
I want to make things right.
You're not ready. You must see what you deny. In the passage between the roots.
Oh. It says change your path, but it's still... Oh, is that just for, like, the boss fight? I think so. Get your rainbow flags out, guys! We're here! Who's here? The gays? Because you did say we. Sorry. It's been 2 weeks, alright? I didn't say it earlier, but you really walked into that one. They gender swap the Deku tree. No, no. Not the Deku. What? I have to do all three. I see, I see, I see. Really like the actor in this game. He was in iZombie. What else has he done though? He was like in some Netflix show, Ginny and Georgia, right? Isn't that the same guy? Uh-oh. Don't call me a racist, but I haven't watched that show. I'm pretty sure I've seen him on like the Netflix page. He was in... Wasn't he in one of the haunting shows? All I fucking know is that he's not that good. I have to talk to primary? It says open primary. Enter the tree. Didn't it say come back here? Enter the tree. Oh, you mean this? To change my path. Just the cool water physics. I love the water physics. I mean, if we go back in there, so we lose the, this is the thing, is like, technically we are losing second chance. But there was nothing else that I wanted or that I needed in our last attempt. So I don't know, I kinda think we're just good to go. Anything else I could buy for cheap? We don't have any purple. My soul? What's wrong with your soul? This game's all about balance and reincarnation and trying to find nirvana. You know what this game's about? Being a maidenless fucking bozo. He's a Mike Flanagan regular. Midnight Mass, Haunting of Blind Manor, Fallout, The House of the Usher. Okay, that's what I thought. But some of those series, you know, aren't super beloved.
Tell me about the Yellow Shore.
So, yeah.
It feeds on want. It drinks of avarice.
But what is it?
That I cannot answer.
It still says enter the tree. But I'm good to like go all the way through here and it's at the end, right? 'Cause this just says main path. But I thought the tree was where we previously were. But it told me to go back. Am I insane or am I insane? Oh, the second floor. Okay. You're insane? Gotcha. That's fine. I'm insane. Isn't there a path in the passage? You're talking up here. Yeah.
Your truth is here, between the roots.
Yeah. Because there's the two trees. Strange of the night. Oh my gosh, we went back for 2 seconds. Didn't enter the right hall. It's a problem.
What? How am I here? Hello?
Alana Pierce LGBTQ+. There's a chance she leaves Raul for a woman. I don't think there's any shot of that. I think that she... Now, I'm not claiming to know Alana Pierce personally or her history or whatever the fuck. I think she's one of these people, like Alyssa Mercante, who says that but still dates a man. But they just say it for virtue points. And so maybe they get other opportunities in life. Listen, hey, you can date whoever you want, Buster. I don't give a fuck. But also, you know the industry you're in. Reputations. Raz doesn't fucking say reparations. Knock knock. Open the door. Open the door.
go there anymore.
No. I don't go to Volcano Manor anymore. I'm not fighting you again, you son of a... He does have my favorite weapon, though. I will say. I fucking love that weapon. Change of plans. I can't make tonight. Unexpected work thing. Big client, big money. I'll be out of contact. Can't risk any distractions. I know you understand. So this is when he cheats on her. And then she does a fucking Uno Reverso and then cheats on him. It's so red. This is, okay, this is actually hurting my eyes.
Jerome. I tried to help.
Didn't we kill him?
Jerome.
It's bad. It's very bad. How are we gonna recover? My eyes? I know. From the red to the yellow, we're going through the entire rainbow right now. White. It actually hurts my eyes how bright this freaking game is all the time.
Tell me about Jerome.
He was better than me. I should have tried harder.
Not everyone can be saved.
It's true.
Not here.
It didn't mean anything.
Then why did you do it, you stupid bitch? Just saying. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is all this? The gameplay interruptions are fucking terrible.
I need you.
They gotta pad out the game.
I need you too.
Oh my god! Okay, I gotta put on my sunglasses. PlayStation, make those. You could charge $500 easily. Gonna need them to play your shit-ass games in the future.
No. This was a mistake.
$65.
We need to talk.
I know.
To your colleagues came to our door, two men smirking. I didn't like the way they looked at me. They said you hadn't shown up today. I said I didn't know where you were. They just looked at each other and laughed. It wasn't a kind laugh. Then one of them said, I bet you don't. The other just leered at me. God, I'm sorry. That's not nice. They knew he was cheating on you, but also... they were mean to me. I found the bottles. That much I do know about. What else, Arjun? And where were you last night? Oh, you'll leer soon enough, sweetheart. I don't know. Okay, can I just say, I don't know if it's just me and if I have Alan Wake PTSD, but whenever there's a game with like a mildly dream-like quality and it's in a hotel, I instantly think of Alan Wake. I'm so traumatized by that sequel. Soon we're gonna break out into song and dance. Alan Wake 1 was so good, and then 2 was so
Open
bad.
the door, please.
Open the door. Arjun Wake. That's true.
What the hell?
What if instead of being a hero and saving the world, I'm interested in... The thing is, right, is that the game leads you in those first couple of hours as he is a dedicated husband who is so desperate to find his wife, to find out what happened to his wife, to save her, that it's like, oh wow, okay, you know, that's an, okay, yeah. That's like, could be seen as a wholesome story. And I don't think having a game where there's two endings where he's a bad guy versus a good guy is like, his sanity is degrading throughout the game is necessarily a bad idea. But the way that they tell this story is just so atrocious because from the beginning he was a piece of fucking shit. It's like they convince you at the beginning that he was actually like a good guy. And sure, human beings are not like one-dimensional. And people can do bad things, but she also was not a good person. And they try to paint his wife as being a victim because he was a mean old man who... yeah, just like wasn't perfect to her. And yet, like, cheating, obviously, that adds a layer to the story, but you don't know about that until very close to the end of the game. Let's be honest, we shouldn't expect distinct story from bullet hell games, right? I do expect a better story because they marketed it as a story game as well. So...
I'm amazed she survived.
if we were just talking about a game that, you know, was marketed as just being bullet hell, that'd be one thing. I saw a tree. Congrats. Countless roots limply dangling from thick twisted branches. It was right here in the passage the last time the eclipse burned in the sky near the supply room, erupting from the ground, old and gnarled and impossible. Yeah, like, I generally wouldn't go into a bullet hell game expecting some, like, super deep, enthralling, rich story. But they marketed it that way, so the story is just as important.
I thought you'd forgotten me. You? Never.
Never. Glitch Hunter, thank you for the 5. The Indian man cannot be redeemed. Like the coupon, he doesn't want you to redeem. Thank you for the dono. The last dono I'll ever read before I go blind. Permanently.
Where are you going?
I have an early flight tomorrow.
I have an early flight tomorrow.
What am I supposed to say?
Get it.
I called you friend, you called me partner. Something of both, perhaps. Yeehaw, giddy up! You let so few truly know you. That privilege was mine. Hard won over long months working together. Dangerous work for dangerous people. We both enjoyed it more than we should. I did not judge you for the lines crossed. Because sometimes I crossed them too, but you stayed there. That's why I had to do something, Arjun. With all my heart, I had to save you from yourself.
Seb. Who's out there?
You know what they're like.
Yeah, I know what they're like. And their own obsessions.
Woo!
Sebastian. Oh, please. I just...
Blindest sensationalist contract to identify as a seer. True and real. Thank you, section, for the tip. My boyfriend, he killed himself! Maybe that's the twist. They just were both gay as fuck.
You are ready to see Nitya's truth. Return to our cathedral.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I remember the cathedral, or not the cathedral, the workshop was,
You built this place.
I mean, I'm assuming we have to redo it all, yeah, so it was very close to the end of this. So now, they've padded out the game by making you redo several levels.
Used to bring me such joy.
So we had to redo the first level, we had to redo... We're gonna have to redo this one, we had to redo half of the Blight Marsh, we're gonna have to redo the... yeah, with the last one as well. River! Thank you for the 50! And of course, again, thank you for the 100 earlier, so thank you for the 150 total. Isaac Clarke didn't need to be told to poo in the loo. Thank you for the 50. Oh no. I almost died. I almost died reading your no-no. Almost did again. Thank you. Much appreciated. Yes, yes, Corpo won again. Minimal content, maximum gains. I know. It's the world we live in. I don't want dash cooldown. I don't want that. Please stop, stop, stop. Okay. Having to fight the toe bead monster in Skyward 5 times or revisiting each area at least twice in Skyward Sword. That was pretty egregious. I love Skyward Sword. I do think that it's a very good game. But yeah, having to fight that stupid big color descriptor monster. I'm not gonna say it because then YouTube will ban me. Man, oh man. That shit was annoying. The Toby monster, if you know, you know. I'm looking at chat too much. Even good games have sections we hate. It's like every game that is good still has bad fucking moments. There are moments that are just too annoying, and they didn't have to be that annoying. It's like Skyrim. I think Skyrim's a great game. If I have to collect those 20 fucking crystals again to make it so I can get more crystal drops, I'm gonna jump off a cliff. I hate that quest so much. I hate that quest with a burning passion. Well, it's not specifically also just quests. It's like you actually have to go around and collect it. It's not like, oh, you have to tell one of these times, and it's gonna be Elder Scrolls 6, watch. You're gonna have to take one NPC around the entire fucking map on foot. God of War Ragnarok? Yeah, what's the creature that you drive for an hour in that? I always want to say it's a frog. It's not a frog. What is it? But yeah, that one's annoying too. Let's talk about our feelings for an hour. No, how about we don't? Me no likey that. Me no likey. Or stream control next. No, I'm not gonna stream control. Lots of other stuff to play. Since Sylvania are in separate, spread out locations. Oh my god, in Morrowind, yeah. Yep. It is really one of the worst parts. But yeah, you know, there are plenty of amazing games that have just absolutely trash quest lines or sections and areas. But the problem arises when your entire game is trash and annoying. Not by 007, so I have a few months before anything new that excites me comes out. Yeah, I'm really excited for Batman. I'm not as excited for 007. I'll obviously play it, though, because I'm streaming it. I'm excited for Batman. The Yoshi game, I think the Yoshi game is going to be, you know, pretty simple. Maybe not like the most complex or super amazing game ever, but I think it'll still be fun. Batman the Lego one, yeah, comes out on the 19th for early access. Have to hench it up. What the hench? I feel like we haven't been getting a lot of Aether drops. Near the end of this? They really should have kept levitation in Elder Scrolls. You know what they should have kept with Elder Scrolls? A consistent fucking release schedule. I mean, at this fucking rate, I'm gonna be dead by the time the next Elder Scrolls game comes out. I mean, Jesus Christ. It's been so long. Oblivion remaster's fantastic. True, but you know, I don't think that we should have to settle for a remake of something. Well, the remaster that really is basically just a remake, but it's not a remake, guys. Are you kidding me? Now you're just pissing me off. Now you're just triggering me. Hollywood guy, thank you for the 5. The devs are waiting. The devs are waiting for permission to make Elder Scrolls 6 woke. Okay, maybe not. I think they're already doing that. I think they got permission. It's Microsoft now. We know how that shit goes. Really? No 2 for 1? What? Come over here, you stupid dog! I'm so sick of you. Oh my god, you really trigger me. You really unalign my chakras. Stupid, stupid, stupid dog. Yes, stupid, stupid dog. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. It's so much more attack, but this crossbow we defeated the last boss with. My health is so low. My health is so low. I need some help. I need some help. Yeah, this seems pretty good. I know Vera likes cats more, but I wish she would stop punching dogs. If the devs put cats in games to punch, I would have to punch them. Blame the developers, not the blame the game, not the player and all that. This is where I die, huh? Die. Sounds like a Kingdom Hearts fan waiting on 4. The last Kingdom Hearts game was received so poorly. I'm shocked anybody's still excited for a new one. I'm gonna. At least we have second chance here. It's gotta count for something. So 7.5 for me. Can't deny the artistic direction, the boss soundtrack, the original sound design, the gameplay loop. I like a lot about it, but I also dislike a lot about it. I think you're a lot more generous with this game. I see what they were going for. I think for me though, it's like good idea, poorly executed. I do like the art, and I do like the gameplay for the most part. I still have some minor gripes with it, but
So Nitya was the priestess.
it's just a lot to criticize for me.
The right hand of the king, until he grew displeased.
So who's this one now?
The latest of so very many.
Me. She's gonna redeem. I'll do it. I'm also watching it with Returnal eyes. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Hey, so how about you don't kill me, thanks. Really don't like the shotguns. We were the kings once! I'm so sick of that! Stop doing that! I can't see! I can't see! The Space Karen game? Oh, speaking of the Space Karen game. So, I'm gonna be streaming Saturday, obviously. Because Saturday we'll be playing Mixtape. We're gonna one-tap Mixtape. I'm not streaming Sunday. But we are gonna have Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday next week. And then after that, nothing. Because we're gonna have Batman and stuff. We're gonna have 4 stream days. Do you guys want me to play Directive 8020? The walk-in simulator, Captain Marvel starring space video game. Because we were talking about it the other day, and I didn't realize it was coming out this soon, but we do have the 4 days. So I was asked if I was gonna stream it by a couple people, and I was like, I don't know, but I wasn't sure if ow, you guys wanted me to stream that. It's the next Dark Anthology game, but it's like you're a black woman in space. Hope that describes it well. It's like, it seemed very, you know, it seemed very, yeah, to me. I would not buy it if I was not streaming it. If chat wants me to stream it, I will buy it and stream it. Otherwise, I would not play it. Have you played Mini Shoot Adventures, Twin Stick Shooter, Bullet Hell, Metroidvania? I have not. Thank you for the 5, River. I don't even know if I've seen it. I'll write it down though. I'll take a peek after stream. Is our head partially shaved? What? What do you mean is our head partially shaved? Are you good? Oh, it's... I thought I had to jump on it. I'm like, why is it not jumping? Please don't. I'll watch. I don't know what that is. Well. I guess, I guess I'll have to make that decision. Me-self. Why do we have to be a black woman? I don't mind playing games as being like a black woman. I just want her to have a personality besides being a black woman. Maybe this one will, I don't know. Good news! IGN gave mixtape a 10, so you're in for a treat! Yeah. I think that means it's either gonna be super bad, like really, really bad, or it might not be the worst thing ever. Because in like, it's either gonna be a love it or hate it, amazing or horrific situation. I think Knight said in the pre-stream that he's already played it, because it's only a couple hours. And it wasn't that bad. Unless I'm being misled. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. We don't have a revive. We don't have a revive. We don't... Wait. I thought... Yeah, we don't have a revive. Bad news. Mixtape is not woke, so I hope people won't be disappointed on that front. I would love to be shocked. Yeah, I played Mixtape. Didn't you say it's like kind of like... I'm like a 14-year-old who wrote this game, so that means it's fucking cringe. I guess we'll see. We are gonna play it. At least it's only a couple hours.
The seething, crawling masses of Echelon. Entitled and greedy. All wanting the eclipse. Expecting a world made ready for them. Oh, they will know our power. They will gaze upon our shining shore.
The gaze!
And it will cost them all that they are.
The gaze! No! Grab onto the ledge! Oh my god. You're so annoying sometimes, video game. It's cringe as fuck, but I would absolutely not call it woke. See, I think that cringe is another big problem now. It's like, if it is cringe, then I think that the people that want to watch slop are maybe not going to be so disappointed. I wish I could get some help. Oh my gosh, I got some help! Yeah. Going to nod off. See you later. Thanks for stopping by, John. Hope the rest of your evening goes well. Belgard was the wokest of the woke. I don't know, Dustborn was pretty horrific. I didn't even finish Dustborn, and I finished Veilguard.
We left it all behind. Just for a few days. Just me and her on the other side of the world. This was our last chance to be ourselves. To be together before the great work began. So far away. On that beach in the sun.
On the beach in the sun.
We had everything we ever wanted.
We had lots of lesbian smacks. Thanks for letting me know. I'm so intrigued. I love hearing about that in my video games all the time. Thank you. Thank you so much. Cringe is diet woke. True. All woke is cringe, but not all cringe is woke. But none of it's still good for you. We're gonna have to defeat this boss again, by the way. What a deal.
I've done this before.
When?
Back home. A the Avraj tradition, he said. But this one is for me. Do you ever regret coming here, Kira?
Why would I? It brought us together.
I'm here because I ran. Because I needed to be free after everything you put me through. Is that selfish?
Yes.
Selfish is fine. Selfish is just looking after yourself. So long as you don't hurt anyone else.
Better get back. Delro wants our survey report. But this place, it's just for us.
Just for us. Forever.
Okay.
I didn't know. I thought she needed me.
Oh,
She
I
came
thought.
here for peace. As she found it with me.
What did she become?
Found it in my arms, you stupid bitch. The thing is that the way that Kira is talking to you is very...
Better, if I can.
Good. Return to the passage.
It's very, like, questionable. It's not... It doesn't come across as, oh my gosh, you know, we're leering about our chick, you know? It comes across as like, hey, you're a stupid bitch for not seeing this, man, and she was better off with me. Yeah, very condescending and very like, just really bad all around. Never go full cringe. Yeah, it's true.
Don't remember their faces. Not really. I can hear Stax laugh, but sounds like a scream. In Sheridan's eyes, right at the end, I see them everywhere.
Yeah, Sheridan's dead.
I know how much this hurts.
There will be more. You know they'll send more.
Yeah. Kayla,
I know. You have to go. And that's okay. But I'm gonna be here for them.
Okay.
I can save them from this, Arjun.
Do it. Be seeing you, yeah?
My brother's coming for you, Marin. That's all I can think about when I see blue eyes like that. Oh, we got to get the bag of the tree. Wait. How many gift cards do I have? 17K. My god, that's a lot. $20K? I'm not rich enough. Robotnik. Robotnik. Robotnik.
You've been hiding this for so long.
I have.
Robotnik. Chill, 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 chill. When we're talking about a black lady, you can't start any word in a sentence. None of the words can start with an N. All right? Especially a word that close. Chill out.
I know he's there.
Whoa.
Where it happened.
I'm getting arrested. Oh shit. Hey, I didn't say it, so it's okay.
Why, Arton? No one was supposed to get hurt. That wasn't part of the plan. I just... What?
My boyfriend! Oh my gosh, no! No!
What was I to you?
Don't tell me that they're actually, you know, pizzle yankers. Don't tell me that. I'm gonna cringe.
You were nothing.
Brutal.
That's what I told myself.
So, yeah, he's gay, she's a lesbian.
I didn't deserve your trust.
I think that one's a little bit more, like, open to interpretation. Because they were just described as being friends before, but this dream, my problem is this entire dream sequence has been about cheating. And about being dishonest with yourself. And so it previously was, he was cheating on her. He came here to cheat on her. And she was being dishonest about her future. And so now he's saying, I wasn't, like, honest with myself, and I didn't deserve, like, you and your trust. And so it comes across as he's gay. And he wasn't truthful about them being friends because they were like, you know what? Yeah, they were best friends, and his wife found out that he was cheating on his wife. His friend found out, so yeah, we know that he murdered him to keep quiet now. But it also still comes across, there's, like, more to their relationship in a way. I can get how people could interpret it that way. I think that it was more so just, like, he found out, and so he fucking killed his best friend.
Make the right choice,
But also,
or be lost in your
it's
world,
like,
in prison
when you've been fed this information, this narrative for so long, and this experience, like, of course people are gonna interpret it this other way. Glitch, thank you for the 2. I don't think, I genuinely, I don't think so. But also, I kind of get why people would say that. Yeah, they may have been spelunking with their tunnel snakes, as Glitch put it so eloquently.
Sure, my challenge. Every time I try, it defeats me. I'm not strong enough yet, but I'm not afraid. I blaze with new power each time.
Oh yeah, second chance is worn off now, right?
I will win.
Oh, you will win. Risky, risky, risky.
My husband didn't want to see his father any more than I did. But to not go would look like a failure. Like fear. So he'd go to his grim duty, and all they do was stare at each other. Both trying not to cry. The hatred. The pride.
Of course, she's the only one in this situation that was wronged.
Any of it for?
You know, can I just say, and I'm not saying that this is like acceptable behavior past the age of like 15, right? Because as you grow up and as you mature, you know, you should be able to like cope better with things that have happened to you. Sometimes people do though, just go through such traumatic shit that they can't grow past it, and I understand. But his dad was a drunk, abusive fuck, right? So maybe, like, he was so traumatized that's why he just became a bad person. And also, again, like, that doesn't make it right that, like, he put somebody in his life through this bad, traumatic shit. But also, it doesn't sound like she cared very much. Kind of sounds like she was just like, yeah, I gave up on him, and he's never gonna change, so fuck him. You know, like... doesn't sound like she was, you know, the wifely golden standard here. Side area. Saros Twitch live viewers right now 1777. It's probably no, I didn't want to do that. Probably about all it'll get. It's pretty wild that a Sony first party game didn't get like any attention. Some of these danger platforms look really annoying, especially in a game where you get bonuses for not getting hit. Yeah, because, like, if you fall, you lose those bonuses. So... it does kind of suck. Don't you know, Vera? Women are always right and cannot be victim. And cannot be the victim? You mean can always be the victim. Women are always right and are always the victims.
Delroy calls himself the
Whoa, 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 whoa,
But
whoa.
it was me. It was always
Ah!
shining world, the blazing throne, the yellow shore.
I sure that's something funny. Matthew came in saying you don't have to play these games to tell they're woke when this game literally hides the wokeness to the last 15% of the game. Well, it's so fucking true because the beginning of the game makes you believe, oh my god, he's just a guy that's so desperate to get back to his wife and find his wife and stuff, and then you find out that he was a piece of shit, she was a piece of shit, he wronged her, and so then she turned around and was with a woman. And you know, it like, yeah, it does definitely hide it from you. And basically if you only do that first ending, oh, a vast majority of it is also hidden, because that's where throughout the base experience you do start to get like little hints of it, and obviously with like him, I don't know, walking away from her and like slightly yelling at her in the house was highlighted, but you don't get confirmation until you get to this point in the game. Hurt people, yeah. And like, again, that doesn't necessarily make it right, but it doesn't seem like she really cared. And it's all ripped off from a novel. Let me know what novel so I don't read it. No, 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 no. This is like some little side area. I was gonna say, we're still going up and up and up and up and up and up. I was gonna say, I'm good. This. I'll just take the loot of the money. Whee! Again, like, I'm fine with flawed characters and complex storylines, but they still have to be good. Don't know if I would describe this as good by any stretch of the means. Okay. The only thing I will say is Dustborn is a worse story, worse characters and everything, but I will say Dustborn was very upfront with it being a pile of fucking sludge, and it was very unapologetic about being dog shit. So I have to, in some way, give them some kind of credit. More of a short story from the 1800s called The Yellow Shore. Oh, then it's probably way better. 1800s? Yeah, it's better. I thought you meant like a modern book that, like, I don't know, came out 5 years ago and they're like, oh, let's make a game out of this. I worded that incorrectly. It's from the story The King in Yellow, but that's what the Yellow Shore is from. Gotcha. Interesting. Okay, so the boss door is open, but I want to see what is over to the right. Because, why not? I'm not dragging this game out. I mean, we had the time, so I might as well finish up the true end. Listen, we're gonna be done in like a couple of minutes. We'll be free. So bright. Let Vera's Tism cook. My Tism right now is thinking about okay, if you weren't here, you're not gonna have any idea what I'm talking about. You know the salt and pepper shakers? I started looking into like reproduction those salt and pepper shakers. Cause like there's been other ones that have come out over the years. I only care about those specific 3 sets though. And I found this like Tom Bombadil statue that was really cool. But also it's like it came out in like 2013, so of course it's way out of print and all this shit. It's like $1,500 bucks. I was thinking about that Tom Bombadil statue. Hope that helps. That's what my tism's on about right now. Hollywood Guy, thank you for the 5. If Dragon Age The Woke Guard made a DLC, would you play it? Yeah. I'd play it. Primarily, and I'm just gonna say it, I know that I'd have to, because if I said like, oh, if people donate $100, you guys would just donate it, so yeah, I'll just do it. Yep. I know my audience. I know you fuckers too well. It's like if Dustborn 2 was coming out, you guys would force me to finish Dustborn 1. Yep, I just have to finish it. I already know, unfortunately, what fate awaits me. How do I get up there? Hey, they did come out with those Dragon Age of Veilguard Funko Pops, which Addis did want to donate. I did not. Me no likey. I guess in theory he could have, because they're on Amazon, I assume. Well, I guess it doesn't have to be on Amazon, but the Throne wish list, you can on the actual Throne wish list like buy something from a webpage and then send it to that person. So like I guess he could have against my will, but he didn't waste the money, which is good. Because buying the game was a waste of money. Never mind having to buy fucking pieces of plastic. There was no Tosh one. There wasn't. There was... I don't know. I don't remember. They weren't good though. That's for sure. They were like some of the other characters.
Will she forgive me?
I think Emmerich was one. I think Solus was one. But yeah. It was 4. 4 too many. It's kind of insane that they're coming out with those Funko Pops now. And yet... nobody's playing the game. Alright, chat, let's do the game real quick. A year and a half ago when it came out on Steam, 89K all-time peak. What do you think the current player count is for Dragon Age of Elgard on Steam? 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 21. That's a good guess, but actually crazy enough too low. 69. It's not less than 10. It's a little higher than that. Okay, you guys aren't close. 500, closest. Closest. 537. Now, guys, come on. It's Premier BioWare. It's better than 10. Not by much. Yeah, it's at 537. Horrific numbers. Horrific for them still, though. I mean, having an 89K peak was bad. Hasn't even been 2 years. My God. It feels like it was forever ago now. Wow. I wouldn't have guessed that high unless I already got it wrong 536 times. Who's playing that trash? People that are depressed, I guess. Veilguard is supposed to be replayable with plenty of side content. Would expect more than 500 players. Yeah, and they never came out with like DLC or anything, so. That also hurt it, but again, the player numbers weren't amazing to begin with anyway. Game was free on PlayStation Plus at one point now. It was free from... Maybe. Actually. They did give it away. I think... perhaps Amazon? Had like... deeply discounted it. I think PlayStation Plus put it for free, and they kept putting it on discount on Steam, like really deep discounts. So between them, yeah.
Too much, even for me. I made a servant.
It was. I got up and never played it.
And tomorrow's promise.
Probably for the best.
Combined. A grave robbed. Life stolen. My crime. My constant.
Yeah, March 5th, 2025 is for PlayStation Plus. Whew. Just horrific. All around. Really, really bad game. From the visuals to the design to the map designs. I'm fixing my headphones, sorry. To the characters and the story. I mean, I don't know genuinely how anybody could have any sort of high hopes for BioWare's future. Hollywood Guy, thank you for the 2. That is sad. From 89K to 537. Lesson learned. I think the thing, right, is most story games are eventually going to drop down. But you usually expect them to survive a little longer than that, especially if you take into consideration, there's probably like plenty of other BioWare games and games that really came out like a decade plus ago that are still doing it. Like Skyrim has more people in it. I don't even know what the numbers are, but I know that for a fact. And sure, it's like modding and stuff, which makes it feel more lively, but nobody liked Veilguard enough to even mod it. Wow. Barrett's camera got small since the last time I was here. Is this game worth checking out? I think it maybe is worth checking out for like $10. If you really loved Returnal and you can look past a very bad storyline. But here, I'll fix the camera. No worries. Hope that's better. Angry Joe gave it a 3 out of 10. He's a lefty, so I was surprised. Oh, Veilguard? Yeah. I mean, it was just a bad game. Okay. There you go. There's a postage stamp now. That's me. Little smaller. I gotcha. I'm picking up what you're putting down. The wrong way. Yeah. It's fine, I'll just take that. This game just goes on and on, doesn't it? We're almost at the end. I think we're about to hit the last boss. Yeah, we are. Judging by the little flags. It should be unlocked. It's not, just kidding. I lied. We have to go this way. Haha. In a minute, we'll be at the boss again. Wrap it up! Summer Games Fest only a month away. And I wonder what they're gonna show off. Summer Games Fest is always... It's such a long event because there's like 3 different events that are like on the same weekend. So it's like, oh, the Friday will be Summer Games Fest. Then Saturday. And then Sunday, it's like, oh, you have 1 day for the base event. 1 day for PC Game Showcase, which I don't... Again, we didn't stream it last year because I'm sick of it. Am I streaming it this year? I don't know. But then Sunday is the Xbox. Is this game so easy you can run past the AI? No, you cannot run past the AI. Because generally they'll lock you into an area and require you to defeat them to progress. There's a couple enemies you can skip. But not the majority. $10K. It's a lot. As kids, we were told to not stare at the sun. Now we have a game telling us to look at the sun. Well, technically not. Because if you look at the sun for too long, the camera, like, pulls you in. It's kind of a cool detail. I don't know if it will do it here, but out in the main world, or the main levels, like, you'd stare at it and it would, like, the camera would zoom in. Did you... Was that audio skipping just for me? Didn't like that. Like stuttered. I love games that run well. This game's got some technical issues. Wonder out of 537, how many are the devs? I feel like genuinely these developers aren't ever the ones playing the games, because first of all, a lot of these activists don't play games, but second of all, they want to forget what happened. They want to forget the game. They want to move on. They want to ignore its existence, which makes sense. Wait.
I know the shore wants something from me.
30. No auto hit though. Oof.
So overwhelmed by
No, I'm keeping auto hit, especially for the finale. All right, if we die, there's no second chance. So if we die, we have to redo it.
I was taught to never give up, to take what I wanted, to be strong or I was nothing at all.
And the shore saw that.
I was
It
taught
gave
to
me
be a
everything.
Chad.
Used me. But then it let me go.
Face him again and show them who you are.
See, if you stare at the sun for too long, it pulls the camera in. It's cool. It's a nice little detail. Oops. You can interact with the boss or a pathway afterwards. Yeah, so now to do something different, we have to not kill the boss. How do you know when you are going to kill the boss or when you are not going to kill the boss, though? So yeah. It is what it is. Does it eventually kill you? I don't know. It might.
I'm here.
No! 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 I used it at literally the worst time possible. Classic. Exactly what you would expect. Yeah, I blew it! I did. my god, my health is low. No, my health is low. I might die. Oh my god. No, 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 no! Everything blends together. I hate it so much. Can't see shit that is ever happening. Okay, so you guys were saying, well, I mean, we'll say I might die. It was like walk into a portal. I don't know when that pops up. Oh my god, it's so close. I'm dead. No! Oh, hey, look.
I don't need this.
I don't need you. Whew.
Go to her. Listen.
I didn't like that, because you don't have revive. GG.
I don't deserve more than this. I know that now. I just hoped you'd be here.
And here she is, right? Whoa. Run into Diana on this beach? Maybe.
I was better.
Huh? Whoa! Suffer. Yeah.
Yesterday is a lie.
Oh, hi.
You shouldn't have come here.
It's here.
It's so laggy.
This was my dream,
These cutscenes, they run
not
horrifically.
yours.
I just didn't want to lose what we had. I took things too far. I couldn't stop.
You can't change what you've done, Archon. It's a new day. I wonder what you'll do with it.
sorry, Nizia.
I'm
sorry.
the not true ending, the normal ending was better. We just became the evil that we already were. The police? It's just let go. Brother, I can't wait to let go of this experience. So yeah, it was just like a dream, even though, or like a metaphor, but it wasn't supposed to be. Or, I guess it was supposed to be, but you weren't supposed to believe that until literally, like, right there. So basically, he's a good guy now, and he apologizes to his wife, and he turns himself in for killing his best friend. I mean, it was a game. It was. Quality assurance? I don't think these people did their jobs. Hey, chat. Whoa. Wasn't that an experience? Whoa, wasn't that an experience? Oh. My guests are flabbered, you know what I mean? Wow. That was genuinely such a bad ending. I mean, I would rather him just stay evil and not learn his lesson. Just for the aura. He doubled down. He doubles down, you know? That ending, though, with the police, with the lights and the sirens, it just... When you decide to go it was a dream or a metaphor or something like that, it works very rarely. The cafe manager, motherfucker, why are we crediting a cafe manager? Cleaning? Brother! What? And I'd like to thank my janitor for helping me get this degree. If this guy hadn't cleaned my desk, Neil Cuckman! Oh my God, it's getting worse as time is going on, guys. It's getting worse. Well, suddenly it's aligning. Thanks for playtesting. What did these guys do the whole time? Why are we crediting the cleaning ladies? Drew, thank you for the $4.99. Great job, Vera. Thank you for your suffering. I aim to please. Wow. This was a game. I was waiting to see if there's gonna be anything else. Probably not, just because now we've gotten the true or secret ending of the game. I was waiting to see if anybody else's name was going to be thrown in here. I doubt any consultants. I mean, Neil Druckmann, that's the best you're gonna get. And, well, that really is the worst you could get. Vera, there was no ending to this game. Both were a lie. I might die before I get to review it. Anita. No Anita on this one. I'm honestly a little shocked Alana's name isn't thrown in here for the fucks of it. Didn't we already go through like multiple special thanks? Friends and family. This is like the 4th friends and family. Sony Interactive Entertainment. Herman Hulst, what a guy. Spent $500 million on Firewalk Studios in Concord. What a guy. Special thanks. Jim Ryan and Richard Lee. Wow. Really, bro? We're crediting people who didn't even make the game? Oh yeah, absolutely. We are crediting janitors now. And hey, listen, you can. I just don't really know what the point is. Imagine if you could put on your fucking resume as a cafe lady, as a barista at the office coffee pot. You could put, I helped make this game. I'm credited. You might actually, hey, we gotta keep an eye on these cafe ladies and these janitors. They might have a quickly rising career in this industry. Is this ever gonna end? Special thanks to my CVS pharmacist who helped me get band-aids when I got a paper cut in the office, helped me with my boo-boo. Okay. I keep thinking it's gonna end, but that's kind of how I felt about the base game. It's gonna end, it's gonna end, it's gonna end, it's gonna end, it's gonna end. I'd like to thank my dentist and the roofer for this game. It's gotta be almost over. Wake me up when this is over. So, chat, how's your night going? What's everyone up to? Playing any video games? watching this riveting content. I would skip, but it's gotta be almost over. And second of all, you know what happened with Slay the Spire 2 and Anita's name slipping through the cracks until now? I kind of feel like I have to watch these credits now. Because I know for a fact, if I'm not watching it while I'm live and as I'm finishing the game, I'll be like, oh, I'll watch it off stream after, and then I won't watch it off stream after. I hate life. Yeah, that's what that boils down to. Sweet Justice. Yeah, you had me a little scared there. Sounding sweet. Sweet Justice. Oh. On Sweet Justice, the supervising sound designer is Sam Justice. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. How many motion cap companies need to work on this? Games like this are especially irritating. All the resources could have been used for something else. Yeah, I mean, I do generally agree with that. A game like this, I think it's very unfortunate because it was loud. Because Returnal was a game that sold pretty well, right? And as time goes on and your studio's growing and your games are expanding, in theory that means the quality should also increase, but the quality didn't increase. They have not done as good of a job with this game as they did with Returnal. And I do think that also Returnal wasn't perfect. Ashabond! I don't think that this game was special. I really don't. I think it was pretty bad in most regard, or I think it was okay gameplay wise, and I think that the aesthetic was the only thing that I generally really enjoyed. Gameplay had something going for it. I still have an issue with the shield system. But the story is just so bad. And that ending was truly horrific. That ending was localization. Okay. No one notable. Yeah. I think that the gameplay had something going for it, but man, oh man, that story was fucking horrific. It was bad. And it just got worse and worse as time goes on. It just... Nah. Alright, I'm skipping. I'm skipping it. We got through any meat and potatoes. So yeah, now I'm guessing you can just, like, go back through any other level that you feel like. Yeah. So yeah, you don't lose, like, your progress, or anything. Alright! let's do this shit. Right, lore-wise, how is he back here now? He's back here because they wanted to give you the option to just keep randomly playing if you felt like it. I think that's... how? Yeah, I agree. Like, the gameplay, it's chaotic. And the cons just outweigh any tiny pros. I get that, but lore-wise, what's the story reason for him being back here? Yeah, I don't think that there is. I don't see how there could be any sort of lore reason he is back here. Okay, let's rate the game, guys. He was sentenced to capital punishment and now reliving the last day of his life. Yeah. When he's in the, not gay enough, 3 out of 10. Hated out of 10, 3 out of 10. You know, guys, you probably just predicted roughly what I'm gonna give it. I think that chat saying 3 out of 10 and like unanimously agreeing that it's 3 out of 10. I mean, we're kind of right there. It just got worse and worse as it went on. And honestly, that ending really pissed me off. That ending felt so unfulfilling, so emotionally drained, devoid of any replayability value. It didn't really piss me off. Cabal, thank you for the 5. The guns look cool. There I said something positive, and I meant it too. You're generous. You are a generous guy. I respect that. Thanks for stopping by, Big Boss. All thirsty your eating goes good. The gameplay didn't look horrible from a mechanical standpoint, but I don't like bullet hells. Graphically, though, it's an assault on the senses. It's an assault on the senses in a game where you have to play everything so carefully and so specifically. The fact that there were any technical difficulties was also a massive problem. I think that, yeah, it just has so many issues. I think the concept and sort of like what they sell you on at the beginning was not bad. And as time continues and goes on, it gets worse and it gets worse. It gets worse. Which is unfortunate. Who's gonna replay this? I don't see what the point to replay it even would be. I guess if you really enjoy the like you really enjoy the gameplay, perhaps. But I also think that I don't know. For me, I wouldn't be able to replay this because of just how horrific the story is and how poorly it ends. Really, really depressing all around. Oh, let me really quick mute the in-game audio. And then let me play the actual soundtrack music. Because it's a little creepy, a little weird. Okay. We are good. So turn that down a little as well. Because it doesn't really add anything. Hey, at least this music's half decent. I said something nice. The music in the game is pretty fitting. That counts. It does. I'm a nice person. But alright. We have completed Saros, both the standard ending and the true ending or the secret ending. This game was a title that is unfortunately one I cannot really recommend based on a lot of these elements, from the questionable gameplay mechanics to the bad story, horrific story by the end. It wasn't the experience I was hoping for. Really quickly, before we do get into the full review, this is a review done in a live stream on my main channel, Varadark Dark Titan Media. The full playthrough playlist will be linked down below, and this review will contain spoilers. So, let's start out with the graphics. The graphics for this are okay. Now, I do think that some of the aesthetic choices were good, and the graphical level was okay for the most part, but there were issues I had with graphics, like with the way that the cutscenes looked. I thought that the cutscenes had this very weird smoothing, almost beauty filter over them. The cutscenes looked a little bit AI, and I also think that the character designs throughout the game look pretty bad. I know that some of these characters are based on real people, like the main character. I still think, though, that they almost do not look like their human counterpart throughout certain elements of this game, like the cutscene. Some of the lighting is pretty bad. I do think, though, that the graphics at times, like standard going throughout the game, are pretty good, but I did have some of those glaringly obvious problems where I thought, yeah, this just looks really rough. Aesthetic, I also think, was pretty good, and I've got to be honest, that's about where my most positive opinions lay with this game. Some of the actual areas and the way that the areas are designed look pretty interesting. Like the creature designs look pretty cool. The horror elements do look kind of nice. So I will go... you know what? I'm gonna go average, because while I think that they don't look terrible and the aesthetic is pretty good, it's not super unique. And that is an issue. A lot of these elements, the sun motifs, and you have the Blight Marsh, and you have this giant cathedral that's got this super crazy technology in it, and this advanced technology. We've seen all of this in games before. It's just that it's all shoved into one pile in this game. The music, I didn't think was great. I think that there are a couple of tracks that were good, but overall, there did seem to be a lot of repeating, a lot of music that seems very similar, or like with the cutscenes, all of the music behind the cutscenes was exactly the same tone, doesn't feel super unique. There isn't also a progression with the music where it goes from being, softer throughout the beginning of the game to louder and more intense as the game is supposed to be getting more intense and more stressful. That just isn't the case. I do think, though, that the sound design with this game, music aside, was pretty good. So I will go good. Difficulty, I think that it is a tougher game. you are shoved into this bullet hell experience, and from the get-go, they do not really hold your hand. I do think that if you like bullet hell games, you like games where you're constantly moving around, go, 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 you have to be very careful with your footing. You do have to pay close attention to exactly what you're doing, and there's lots of different mechanics. You might like the gameplay. One thing that I absolutely hated about this game, though, were some of the gameplay mechanics, which is also why I can't say that even this element was good at the very least, because the gunplay is not bad. The different orb system is not bad. It's not unique. This isn't the first time we've seen a game like this. But there are absolutely issues with the way that systems like the shielding work. You have the melee and the shield on the same button. Well, really, it's melee / parry and shielding on the same button, which drove me bonkers because let's say the game's getting intense, you're in a boss fight, there's all of these different red and blue and green and yellow and pink and purple and up and down orbs being thrown at you. You have to shield to defend yourself against the blue ones, but you melee when you think you would need the shield, but it doesn't pop up because it's meleeing. And so it takes an extra second for your shield to activate. And I hated that. And I think in a game that is this fast-paced, you're moving so quickly, there's so much to balance and so much to juggle and so much to pay attention to. I think that a feature like that, a gameplay element that is so important, needs to be basically instantly accessible, and it's not. I do think that it is good they added the modifiers where you can make the game much easier for yourself, and you can also make it much harder for yourself. I do like that customization, but in general, this really just, it didn't hit the mark for me. And you guys know, weeks ago, I was talking about how I was mildly looking forward to this. I was extremely skeptical, but Returnal went over pretty well. There were a lot of people that liked Returnal. I didn't dislike Returnal. I thought it was pretty interesting, pretty unique. But this is basically just Returnal Light, but with a story that is so much worse. It killed anything that I liked about it. As the game went on, I just kept saying to myself, ooh, it's getting worse and it's getting worse and it's getting worse. And it's sad that we end up with piles of shit that people had not even high expectations for, but okay expectations for. Oh yeah, Returnal was pretty good. I hope Saros is going to be good as well, and then it doesn't end up being. Boss fights were unique, but they also, again, there's this issue where if these core mechanics take quite a while to activate, and it gets annoying, and it gets frustrating, and you've got 50,000 different orbs being shoved at you, it is like, oh god, it makes it frustrating. And one thing I hated about the boss fights was at the end, they take second chance away from you. So throughout the entire game, you have second chance, or most of the game, you have second chance if you unlock it, which gives you a revive. That's great, that's awesome, that's cool. But then what happens is it locks it in the final boss. So you learn to play a game with these features and then it rips the feature away from you. I think that that is fucking terrible. I think that that is very bad. Also, a big problem with a roguelite game like this is it will take you 45 minutes to get through the run, and then you die to the boss fight, but you only have one attempt at the boss fight, so then you have to redo it all. And sure, in this game, you do become more powerful as time goes on because there's a skill tree, you can upgrade, you become stronger, and you're more comfortable with the game, you learn the fight, but it does become very repetitive very quickly, and I think that that is a major downside that a lot of people are going to have. That is a core gameplay loop in this. I felt that the levels, though, were not special enough to warrant you wanting to redo the levels 3 or 4 or 5 times. So, yeah. I'm gonna go pack a punch. They were not great. They were not terrible. Bugs, we had technical difficulties. There would be times the game would stutter, the game would rubber band, the cutscenes tanked in FPS, and it was not acceptable. When you are selling me a game for really any amount of money at this point, but for a full price in the terms of AAA, anything, again, anything above fucking $5, it shouldn't be broken, but $50, $60, $70, $80, sometimes even upwards of $100, depending on the edition of a game you're getting, it is not acceptable to be launching a product that is buggy and broken. I would not go to a clothing store and buy a long sleeve shirt with one arm, so why is it acceptable you are selling me a game that doesn't run properly? It is not all right. And a lot of the reviewers in the access media did not highlight that there were any technical problems. And I did a bit of research into it to see and make sure it wasn't just me that was having this problem. And there are gamers who are saying, yeah, it's not running extremely well for me either, which is just very unfortunate. So there were a lot of bugs, a lot of technical issues, and in a game that is very fast-paced, you need to constantly be perfect with your timing, with parries and shielding and dodging. It really hurt the experience. Now, the story is the major issue that is going to turn a lot of people off from buying this game. Saros follows Arjun, who travels to an alien planet during this perpetual eclipse to find his wife, Nichia. He is caught in this endless death loop, and you are supposed to be fighting corrupted ex-echelon crew members, and a big plot point in this game is like poor decision making, and by the end, you are supposed to see Arjun basically either, spoiler alert again, become the monster he's been trying to defeat, or he is a changed man. A big plot point and a twist in this is that Arjun isn't looking for Nichia because he is some loving, devoted, fantastic husband, and that's the way that the game paints this character in the first, really, half of the game. They rope you in with thinking, oh, he's just this guy who's looking for his wife, and you go, okay, this is interesting. But ultimately, he's not looking for Nichia because he's a loving, compassionate, caring husband, but because he is possessive and twisted, and ultimately, the game does, by the end, paint him as a garbage man, and she ends up leaving him and falls into the arms of another woman, which is just classic modern day Soyny storytelling. Now, if we were getting, and I said this on X, right? If we were getting higher level storytelling in our entertainment right now, this story and this general concept might not have been received so poorly, and maybe people would just like look past it and think, oh, House Marquee is gonna make another better game in the future. But at this point, this is so fucking unacceptable, and it is insane that they went with this story, and it is such a bad version of the, oh, a character either stays down the same bad path or grows as a character. It turned me off from ever wanting to play this again. And when House Marquee eventually comes out with their next game, I don't even know if I would play it, because it's very clear at this point that they don't care about high quality storytelling. They care about pushing a narrative first and foremost. A lead character who's a man turning out to be a villainous evil man is the problem. It is an anti-male rhetoric so commonly pushed in games and movies and TV shows and entertainment now that when we see it happening, it makes us sigh and roll our eyes, and it makes us want to reject their products going forward, and for a good reason. You find out that he was this abusive, evil man, and that's why his wife left him, and he refuses to let her go because he's self-centered and controlling. And I do think that men in entertainment can be evil, just like women can be evil, but they paint her as being this poor, sad victim. She has no flaws, she has no issues. He is the issue here. And there's no, again, she basically is another main character, and there's no flaw with her, like, at all whatsoever. And she felt so traumatized by a man that she goes and falls in love or has this relationship with a woman. Yeah, there's a very noticeable pattern that is going on with Sony games, between Aloy ending up being interested in ladies to Jolan wanting one of our favorite characters and killing any sort of hope for Last of Us Part 3 and turning the strong, independent lesbian girl into the main character, and then basically it's woman versus woman and who needs men. Like, it is just so sad that this is such a big plot point now, is misandry. And there are so many feminists within this industry who are still in these positions, and they get these jobs where they get millions of dollars put towards their basically man-hating filled fan fiction. They hate men in the real world, but some of them go around saying that, but they also like to infect work that men love because they want men to hate their lives and be depressed, and they don't want men to be able to enjoy anything. That's a big reason why sexualization now is happening so much less in entertainment, because oh my god, a man might like that, the quote-unquote the male gaze, which is so retarded, it's insane. But yeah, I completely understand why people wouldn't want to monetarily support this content, but it is important to see how these activists are representing these themes in stories so that we can easily call them out. If we don't know what they are saying, and if we don't know how they're saying it, we can never counter their narratives. And my mentality for streaming games like this has always been, if one person plays it but 300 people don't purchase it because they're watching my stream, that's costing companies a lot of money. In this case, it would be over $18,000, which is a chunk of change and ultimately does hurt their bottom line. And if they see that they're not making as much money from these stories, we have to hope that one day they will change and they will reverse course and they will actually get rid of the activists and they will go back to making high quality entertainment. I think that is a major win if a game is bad, costing companies so much money, but it is a long ways away from change. As we know, video game development cycles now are so long that it takes a long time to see different stories come out. And let's say today or tomorrow Sony said we're going to do a complete 180, they wouldn't cancel all of the games they have greenlit. So it's going to be 10 years before we see if they're actually telling good, high-quality stories again, and they're actually not specifically pushing away and trying to piss off their existing established audience. But for now, all we can judge is what they've made, and Saros had a absolutely fucking abysmal story, and the end was awful. I played both the endings, the original or standard ending and the true/secret ending, and I did not like them. That secret ending where the TLDR is basically, hey, you find out that it's kind of along the lines of like, oh, it's a dream, where he comes to terms with what he did, which was killing his best friend who found out he was cheating on his wife, and he turns himself over. Yeah, don't murder your friend, but also, what the you are leading me to believe this entire time, oh my god, we're being a good husband, we're trying to go find our wife. That's fucking ruined. Then, oh my gosh, we're being like drawn in by the power of the sun, and we were chosen to come here, and that's why they roped our wife into coming here, because they really wanted us. Then you find out that, oh, it was all just a fucking metaphor. I hated that. This story was terrible. I thought it started off in the first couple of hours as being mildly interesting, but I think now I'm realizing that it was mildly interesting because the story was basically non-existent. It was like, hey, I'm this guy who's come here, and apparently there's a lot of other ex-echelon crew members that have come here too, and bad things have happened. That's all we needed to know. That was bad. I did not like that. Horrific story. I will never replay this game based on the story. If they came out with DLC, I would not play it. I mean, I know that it would basically just be like dropping the soap in jail, but I would not play a DLC if they came out with one, because I have no interest in playing anything else with this game. And again, House Marquee's future games, I would instantly be skeptical and not be excited at all whatsoever. Gameplay, again, it had elements that I liked, but there were glaringly obvious problems. I already sort of went through that. It was frustrating at times. Quality of life was standard. Well, I guess if you consider like no fast travel points and having to redo levels constantly, that wouldn't be seen as standard, but I think going into this genre, it was pretty standard, and the game time length was okay. You could get through this much quicker if you used the modifiers, or you could make it much longer if you're using the more negative modifiers or the trials. I think that it is a fine length for what, you know, it was billed as and what it was marketed as. I personally do not think that it is worth even close to the price. I do not think that relying on repetition means okay, how do I say this? When your game relies on repetition for its core gameplay loop, I generally think that the price goes down significantly. If your game is $10 and you expect people to redo the same levels over and over, okay, I can understand that, maybe a little bit more, as long as the game itself is fun. But the gameplay had issues, the story was not good. I would say it is not worth buying. Maybe you could buy it in a couple of years when it's in the $10 clearance bin. Of course, you are all adults who can do what you want with your own money. But I think there are a million better games out there. Replayability, I will never replay this. I don't see why you would want to replay it. You can do both the endings in one go. You can make the game extremely tough from the start. And I don't think that it's really got a lot. I am going a... That ending just... That ending absolutely destroyed. It's the second half of the game destroyed it. Because it just gets... It's such a downhill spiral. I'm gonna go 3. Yeah. It's really unfortunate that another game that had potential was completely wrecked by its story. And also gameplay issues and repetition. I always think that it is sad when something that had potential is ruined because of forced narratives and activism, and in this case, complete and utter misandry. I think that you can have a complex male character, and you can have a male character that has two potential endings, and maybe in one ending, he learns from his mistakes, the other he doesn't. But I think that you also have to tell a compelling story along the way. And I think for this game, it doesn't. I do not believe that the pros, the very few pros, outweigh the cons. I do believe that there are too many stories that are releasing in 2026 that are basically fuck men, men are evil, and men really only exist to traumatize women, because that's the whole gist of this story is your wife is so traumatized by you and hates you so much that she literally leaves the fucking planet. Well, again, the way that they portray the story for a big chunk of it, and then again you find out, oh my gosh, that's not actually the case. That ending killed me. Man bad, man evil, woman good, lesbianism good. That's the story. That is the TLDR. It's sad. But do we expect anything different from Sony? Did we expect anything different from Sony in 2026? No. So yeah, guys, that's about the end of my review. That was a long review. I ended up having a lot to say though. Oops. I'm very mad. I'm very disappointed. I'm very let down by this experience. Sony always doubles down when in doubt. Bet on them doubling down, yeah. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, any comments, any concerns, let me know. Let me know what your opinion is. What would you rate this game? Whew. That was a roller coaster. Is Vera playing mixtape? Yes. On Saturday, I will be playing mixtape. And then next week, I'm not certain what we're going to play next week. I have to decide. I'm still not sure if you guys want me to play Directive 8020, 2080, 420, 69. But we are going to have a couple streams next week until Batman. We're going to have mixtape this Saturday, no stream on Sunday, and the next week we got 4 streams. 6, 7. All right. I'll give you the 6 to 7. How about that? Next game, mixtape. We're going to be playing mixtape on Saturday. We are indeed. Oh, also, the game makes you blind all the time. The lighting in this game is insane. Hope that helps. Crystalla. I think that I did. Yeah, but it's only got a demo right now, right? Or no, it came out last month, but it's sitting at mixed. I didn't have any immediate interest in playing it, but it is a game where you're playing as like a cat. That is true. It's kind of like a darker, almost looks Souls-ish in a way. Here. There we go. Or maybe this one? Is that one better? Broadcasting now. Watch the developer play. Whoa! I mean, it doesn't look bad, but also, I'd have to see why it's sitting at a mixed. Because that's a little worrying. Ninja cat. I want to be ninja. The cats are cool. Kitty Souls! Verity's to Winrose. I do need to play Winrose. I've heard good things about Winrose. I just haven't gotten around to it. Mixed. Had a good foundation. But the amount of bugs in the first 5 minutes is crazy. Only 5 minutes in and there's bugs? 80s dark fantasy, Labyrinth, and Dark Crystal vibes. Combat's very clunky. Tracking is almost non-existent while locking on, which is practically a crime for a Soulsborne inspired game. Yeah, that sucks. That's a shame. I do like cat games, though. We do need a new Souls game soon. I have not finished Crimson Desert. I need to. Resident Evil 9 DLC dropped. What do you mean Resident Evil 9 DLC dropped? They said that they were going to be releasing it soon. I played Mixtape 3.5 hours. In my opinion, it's not woke. I've heard it's very, very cringe. But we're going to play it on Saturday. Yeah. Oh, new game mode? Wait, seriously? I thought you meant like they're going to be dropping it. What? It's available tonight? Whoa! Well, that'll be a stream. Well, let's see what the game mode is first. Hold on, I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. Try NTE. We could do a stream of NTE. A stream or two. If anyone has any suggestions, feel free to join the Discord server. And you can put it in the suggestion tab. Resident Leon Must Die Forever free minigame update. What is it, though? Free bonus minigame has been shadow dropped. New challenge mode that sees Leon clear stages, unlock enhancer abilities along the way. But it's stages we've already gone through in the base game. Is that it? Added to extra games. Check bonuses for related content. Whoa! Whoa, whoa. I just remembered I can't scroll down. I typed Leon! It's fine, you guys. It's just Leon shirtless. Great. I follow. Oh no, this isn't somebody I follow. I was gonna say, why are you sharing that? Okay, I don't see any other details. Just enhanced abilities to complete the minigame. Okay. So it's like horde mode. Yeah, cool. We'll play that probably next week then. Nice. Cause the base game was good. For sure. And I like Resident Evil 9. I thought it was fun. I always get a little worried though when they release like mini game shadow drop DLC, because they made it sound like we were going to be getting like a full-blown DLC, but maybe we're not actually. So yeah. I don't know. Vera loves Leon. Leon's a great character. It wasn't an NSFW artwork, but you know, it's also it's X, and I follow a lot of fucking artists. Everybody loves Leon. I'd hope so. He's a great character. No one did DLCs like CDPR, Witcher 3, and Cyberpunk. I think that those games are not the norm. I don't think that every game needs like a 20-hour DLC edition. But you never want a game to end when it's good. And so I'm of course going to ask for a lot more content, even though I understand that we can't always get it. You know, they need another 8 Resident Evil games with Leon. No one crashed vehicles like Leon either, and then abandoning vehicles. That's that poor Jeep. R.I.P. From NTE Mounts. I haven't seen a lot of like insane fan service with NTE. Not that that means I wouldn't try the game. Fan service is good. I've seen meltdowns from journos saying that like, oh my gosh, NTE is the ultimate Gooner game, but it doesn't seem, excuse me, it doesn't seem that way to me. So I don't know. But yeah, it looks like the minigame mode is unlocked by completing the main story, clear numerous stages while using randomized enhancer abilities as you race against the clock. Oh, timer! I can't do it, man. I can't do it. The fan service something you would like, Vera? Cool. Meltdowns from influencers over NTE's developers using AI. I think that witch hunting developers for AI use is fucking stupid. Okay. If they are one-to-one, literally, like, copying an entire game, and they're just, like, AI reskinning it, well then, yeah, but that's straight up thievery. Oh my gosh, we used AI for a poster on a wall! Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I do not care. I don't care that much. And they also addressed it. It was in a cutscene and a TV. My god, that's degenerate. That's terrible. Part of it comes from Iron Mouse cutting her association because the studio lied about using it to get her on board. But the thing is that their page, like their webpage has said that there was limited AI use. So didn't Iron Mouse know that? I mean, I'm pretty sure that I saw that their webpage had said that. When people want to find a reason to be mad, they'll find it. Did it say that before it came out? I'm pretty sure I saw... I don't think I have it bookmarked. But I saw a post about that was like a Wayback Machine link on their webpage, or link to one of their web pages that said that. I would bet, well, I'd bet at least $5 on that. I'm not gonna bet my life. I got no skin in the NTE game, but I'm trying to see if I could find it real quick before we end stream. I'm gonna be wrapping up stream in just a minute, guys. If you have any questions, leave them in chat. Happy to be here as always. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that that it said that. With accusations that NTE features widespread AI-generated content, many have referred back to Hoda Studios' previous statements on the matter. In an interview prior to launch in 2024, The executive director and producer admitted that the game does use AI. Okay. They just said that they would never use AI for the game's core assets and character portraits. So they didn't do that though. AI wasn't used for the core game assets and the character portraits. It was AI used for an image on a TV and a this and a that. So why not do your research? And hey, listen, if after a partnership is done, you know, you realize, oh shit, I didn't do my research, admit it. Don't attack the developers because you are the dumb fuck who accepted money and didn't do your research. You know? Maybe just like look into it. It's not that hard. Yeah, I agree. It's like a lot of virtue signaling when it comes to AI. Rover, thank you for the 50! Rover, the game's done. The game's over. We finished it. We did it.
The worst part of this game was the ketchup and mustard color palette.
Yeah.
York City.
Yeah, it was interesting. It was. But it's over now, Rover. And so we lived, we did it, we completed it, we survived. Praise be. But all right, guys, that's gonna be the end of the stream. Yuck City. It's true, Rover. I had a lot of fun finishing this game up, primarily because we're done, we're over. I was very angry. I was very interested initially, but by the end I was pretty mad, pretty disappointed, pretty unamused with the story that they went with, which TLDR was just men suck and men are evil. So yeah, guys, I'll be back for more video game on Saturday. Tomorrow I will be on Side Scrollers. And then Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll be playing Mixtape. We'll be able to one-shot it because it's not that long of a game. And I'm not certain what we're going to be playing next. We still have to decide, but you guys have given me some good ideas I'll think about. But yeah, I'm very grateful for all of your direct donations. Rover, again, thank you for the 50 right at the end of stream. Thank you for your super chats, your gifted memberships, your re-up memberships, for chatting, for being here, for hanging out, for stopping by. The review will be up on the second channel later. And have a very fantastic rest of your evening, everyone.